Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Powell Times family. Want to say hello. We are live here. Like I said last week, we are doing bustle making, and we're going live once a week, and we're gonna be finishing our bustles. Last week we got pretty far on our bustle making course. We got it all cut out, as you could see, and we did all the bottom parts, and basically it looked like this. So we cut out the bottom parts of our feathers, and we added the dowel to the feather. So now we're going to take it to the next step, and we're going to show you kind of what do you do after you put the dowel in. And so if you guys didn't see video number one, it's somewhere in our news feed. If you went to Powell Times on Facebook, you'll see video number one where we showed you the feather and the dowel. But you know what we like to do before we go live all the time is we like to give people a shout out, and whoever is watching. So wherever you're watching in from, say hello and let us shout you out. We got a lot of people already. We got Tyrone Tudor, Bonjour, Lige. Hello, Tyrone. Thanks for tuning in. We got Emery Bedoni. Hello, hello, hello. We got AJ Baldhead in the house. He says, Dansa Patrick. Oh, Minato Kiamaga, brother. And like always, I have my host here, Mr. Joe Rogan, in the house. Who else do we have here? We have Janice from Alabama, I believe. Uh, Thanks for tuning in. There we have all kinds of people kind of coming in now. We got YouTube. All the YouTubes are in the house as well. Janie says hello. We got Zach from Alaska. AJ said he's coming in from Walmart, Saskatchewan. Right on, brother. We got San Jose. Just kidding. Also, I was watching the Raptors game, Raptors and versus the Celtics, and I had to leave because I had this scheduled for 7 o'clock. So if anyone in the comments could kind of just keep me updated on the score, that'd be so awesome. We got Courtney from Virginia. We got Roseanne from Western New York. We got Tammy from Madisonville, Texas. We got Kim from Tehachapi, California. Hello from Northern Saskatchewan. Whereabouts north are you? I want to know that. Anyway, hello from just straight up Canada. All right. Ryan and Ammons from North Carolina. Arizona, we love you. First Nations, you keep your culture alive. Cyberspace is the space. The with the. Yeah, that's awesome. Who else do we got here? We got Arizona in the house. So, oh no, I already said that. Yeah, Arkansas, Omaha tribe. You know, it's awesome to have the Omaha in the house. Aho, trying to make Bustles Northern traditional. You know, and you can kind of follow the same steps. It's very similar. The cuts will be a little bit different, but yeah, South Ridge, Pine Ridge in the house. Uh, we got a bunch of hearts. Michelle Jamison from Canada, the Hopi. Right on, guys. You know, so we're gonna be finishing off our bustles. Obviously, we won't be getting it done today. There's still a few steps. So I'm thinking maybe about a few more weeks here, we'll have the bustles all finished up. So we have these feathers, and this is what we did on part one: is we cut out the feathers, we added the dowels, and we taped it up with the masking tape, right? And I see a question here. It says fancy dance bustles. What kind of bustles? So these ones specifically we're making are the junior boys set. So it'll be a junior boys set. And I'm wearing glasses because today I was having kind of sensitivity to the sun, and I got up fairly early today, so I don't want to look all tired here. We got Pueblo, New Mexico. We got Nova Scotia. We got Tulip, Washington in the house. Cool. Alberta, Canada. Do you do chicken bustles? Also fancy. You know what? You could do the style that we're making here. You can make it into a chicken dance round bustle. Kind of the same thing with the same process. And Why doesn't our language not alive anymore? Yeah, that's right. You know what? A lot of reasons why for that. We won't go into it too much here today. Edmonton, Robert, what's up? John Miller, Six Nations, Ontario, long-time listener. John Miller is always tuning in, so thank you for being a long-time listener here. So we are gonna carry on with our fancy dance. So someone says, "Can I send some feathers to you? I have a huge collection." Courtney, message our Powell Times page, and yeah, we would love it. We'll turn it into some regalia if you want to send it. We work with a lot of youth as well, and we have a large youth group who are a lot of them are in foster care, and they come and they learn powwow dancing, and a lot of them wanna be a part of the powwow world, but they don't have the regalia. So if you want to send some stuff, we will connect that to the youth who want to dance and who just don't have the opportunity. They don't have the regalia, things like that. We definitely will do that. Mole Lake, Wisconsin, nice. Ryan Patrick says, Dansatoya from Mosquito First Nations. Right on, man. Mosquitoes. First Nations in a House by Red Pheasant. They had their powwow this past weekend. So, Jao, why don't you explain kind of what everyone should expect in this video today here?
Check one, check two. Can
Oh, yeah,
everyone hear me
can
okay?
hear you really good. Hey, if you guys can hear Jao, just let him know. I'm gonna turn this so he's kind of also in the picture. So today we're gonna go on video number 2 of the bustle making course. It says, "Yes, please. I could use feathers real bad anyway. Get on that." Oh yeah, so people want stuff. Actually, you know what? If you check out our bustle making course, it's on powwotimes.ca. We'll give you all the resources you need to make bustles and things like that. So just go there, go to our 10-day bustle making boot camp we have there. Porch Creek, Atmore, Alabama. Jamie Lynn says yes. So I think we're ready. Go ahead, Jal. Explain what everyone should expect in this video here today.
So on our last episode, we ended up finishing the wooden dowels portion of the feather. So today we're gonna be squeezing the ends with some pliers. So we're gonna get to that right away, and I'll show you. Just let me get the earphones on so I can hear myself. Check one, check two. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna kind of squeeze the ends of this of the wooden dowel in a straight line, and I'll show you right away. Squeezing away here. So what you want to do here is you want to add, you want to focus on the straightness of it, like lining up with the feather. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you're gonna look at it at an angle like this. And what this does is it adds a closeness to the wooden dowels at the base, so they fit nice and snug together. So we're gonna do that to all our feathers today, and yeah, we'll get right to it.
There's all kinds of
I think
blocks there.
I think there's
So Jao has his pliers kind of ready, and like he said, he hooked it up, and he's kind of squeezing the wooden dowel. And there's a reason why he's doing that. He's doing it because he when we put the zip ties on, it makes it a lot easier to put the zip ties on. So yeah. So the process, now that he's squeezed the ends, he's gonna grab some of these zip ties, and we have a trick. So whatever your main color for the dowel, whatever color it's gonna be, you want to grab some electric tape. So today's episode, you're gonna need electric tape, pliers,
and zip
and
ties.
little zip ties, not the thick ones, but the little skinny zip ties.
Yeah, the little tiny
So we
guys.
have a bag of zip ties here, electric tape. So kind of a trick that will save some time when you're designing your dowels at the bottom. This is where you can do your yarn work or else your tape work. We're gonna do tape work in this bustle set. You want to use your main color that you think you would use. So if your main color was yellow, you would use yellow electric tape. If your main color was blue, you would use blue electric tape. If your main color was green, you'd use green electric tape. So for our example, our bustle scheme is black and white. So we are going to use black and white in our no sorry we're going to use black electric tape for the base, and then we could add our designs right here. We could add white or gray or whatever color on top of the black, so that kind of it's a little shortcut, a little secret when you're making bustles. So Jao, go ahead, run through that one part you're going to do for them.
So I just finished getting done the squeezing of the wooden dowels at the base, as you can see. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our handy dandy clippers here, our plant clippers, and then we're gonna grab a zip tie. And so what we do is we clip off the ends of the zip tie where it goes through. So there we go, clip it off. Now it'll look like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. And what we do now is we fold it in half. So you can go ahead and fold it in half like this. So you fold it in half, and then we're gonna add that onto the the spike that we just squeezed with the pliers. So what I like to do is I kind of like to put the thicker edge on the top, so you can see it has a point. I'm not sure if you can see that point, but it has a point. So I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the spike. And then I grab my electrical tape, wherever it
Here's
is.
some electrical tape. So for those of you who are just tuning in, we are making bustles live on Power Times, and also we're on different stations here. So we got Power Times on Facebook. Down here, we're on Instagram. Over here, we're on another Facebook. So we're kind of everywhere here. So we are making bustles live here for everybody, and kind of this is the step we're doing is we started off putting the dowel in the bottom of the feather, as you guys can see. Now we're putting the zip ties at the bottom. And the whole purpose of this is we're going to put a string through the bottom of the zip tie that will connect all the bustles together. So that's how all the feathers kind of stay together, and that's how they will kind of hold together. So go ahead, Jao.
So when you're putting on the zip tie, the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to measure uh, a hole big enough in order for shoelace to go through. So we're going to put the shoelace through the bottom. And so I'm going to measure big enough for a shoelace. You can see here. About maybe a 1/4 inch, give or take. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply pressure, and then I'm simply going to tape it on and then go all the way up, kind of like how we did on our first episode with the masking tape. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Let us know if you guys can see this or not. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. So we're going to go up.
Hello, testing. There, you guys should be able to hear us now. We won't use the mics for this. Let us know if you guys can hear us now. Say, just put yes in the comments. Yes in the comments if you guys could hear. Yeah, right on. So now you guys can hear us. So a little hot here. Does anyone remember that show Saved by the Bell? You know, you got, what is it, Zach and Screech. I forget all the names, but yeah, right on. Everyone can hear us. So basically, kind of what we said was we got the bottom part on now, and that was just the zip tie. So the whole point of this is to get that zip tie at the bottom, and then we tape it up with the black electric tape. So black, we're using black because it's our main color. So if you guys have a different color, you guys would use whatever your main color would be. So if your main color was red or yellow or green or purple, that's the color you would use as your main color. So we put the zip tie on with the black, and we just kind of wrapped it all the way down to the bottom.
So in this way, you're kind of knocking two birds in one stone. So usually, when I first started making bustles, I was using masking tape at the bottom in order to put the zip tie on. And, Pack here in our Bustle Dome, our buddy Bustle Dome, he taught us this way of putting the zip tie at the bottom with the black or with the electrical tape. So it's kind of
color.
Yeah, the main color. So you're doing the main color, but you're also putting on the electrical tape. So it's a pretty cool idea. So we're gonna move on to our other squeezing of our bottoms here. You guys can see this.
I just tried sharing this to a native group on Facebook, and I got kicked out. Damn, those haters. Just kidding. Just kidding. But thanks for trying to share it, hey? Thank you so much. Yeah, you could use raw leather for the bottom as well. You could use the raw leather. We like using the zip ties for the men's fancy.
So what we're looking for is the straightness of the feather. You can kind of see, like when you're looking down it, kind of close one eye, and then you look at it. You gotta make sure that it's lined up perfectly. So when you do this, kind of take your time and line it up. If you kind of go like all kind of crazy, it won't look that good. So that's what we're doing right now.
Someone said, what is a bustle? So if you're new to Powell Times and the Powell Times page, we showcase a lot of dancing videos, a lot of Powell videos. And the bustle is what those men's fancy dancers, men's chicken, men's traditional, they'll wear on their backs when they dance. So specifically what we're making here is the men's fancy dance bustle. Here's another one finished for those of you guys on Instagram. So we got to go through a bunch of feathers, and all it is really just repetitive work. So see that we got that now. We got all these feathers here. So you just got to go do it over and over and over and over again.
Repetitive but very precise work. You have to be precise when you're doing this. You have to think about a lot of measurements and angles and stuff like that. And
yeah, because one little mistake could throw the whole bustle off.
So measure twice, cut once, or measure 3 times even, because
There's sometimes where we got it wrong and we have to take it apart, like the one feather, and redo it. Just kind of no cutting any corners. So can you guys sing the powwow song? Someone said the powwow song, John. Not just any powwow song, but the powwow song. You know what, Jauka, he's a good singer. Maybe if people send enough hearts to Powwow Time's live stream today, you'll see it on your little phone there. It says support this creator with sending hearts, and if there's enough sent today, let's go 5,000 as the goal. And if there's 5,000, Jal's gonna sing a powwow song for you guys.
Is it hearts or is it stars?
Yeah, stars. Sorry, hearts might be on a different type of thing here.
5,000 stars, and I'll sing you guys a song. How about that?
5,000 stars. He'll sing some Powell songs for you live here on Powell Times today. So right on, right on. We're going through it today. Hopefully you guys seen video number 1, so this would make a little more sense to you of where we are and kind of. Oh, I'm going with the wrong page. Video number 1 can be found on our wall on Facebook
or on YouTube.
Or yeah, it's also on YouTube here. So here we are. Also want to say hi to the Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe. We are live with you guys. So right on, all the dance troupe people.
Sorry if we guys cut out early because my battery is kind of low on my phone here.
Might want to run to the car, grab the charger, and just plug it in.
Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, there's your sister.
Oh no!
Wait, there's a charger there.
Okay, well, there it is. So, how long does it take? Someone says, how long does it take to make a bustle? So really that depends on your skill level, like how long you've been making bustles. If you're getting started and, it could take a month, 2 months, 3 months. But if you've been making bustles for as long as we have, or some of the people that we kind of train as well, for us to take about a week of hard work, and a week, maybe 3 days if we went really super fast, but about a good week, 2 weeks, yeah, you can have a good pair of bustles done. What else? It says, same name on Facebook. I only have 6 fingers, but I believe it's possible to do. Been this way for a long time now, since 13, now 64. Right on, Rosebud. You're coming in from YouTube, and I want to say right on, yeah, just go get it done. All you on Instagram, what's up? We're making bustles. We're just doing the bottom parts right now from this set. And then next Wednesday, we'll be cutting the tops off right here, this part, and leaving the stem. And we're going to strengthen it, and then we're going to maybe wrap the hackle. So next week, we'll already have, if we don't do that, maybe it'll just be designing the dowel part. So, Joe, are you all charged up now? You're good?
I think I'm charging, yes.
Yeah, right on. So Instagram says, I'm a 13-year-old singer. Right on. That's freaking awesome. First time viewer. Let's give her a round of applause. Yay! Colleen Crow, first time viewer from Omaha, Nebraska. Hey, we're going to shout you out. Thank you for being a first time viewer with us. Right on. Thank you so much for tuning in Omaha. I went to Omaha once there. I went to go in powwow that way. So awesome place. I hear double bustle dancers have a kid or two on at least 5 reservations. Look at this guy.
I don't know.
This guy right here, this guy's crazy. He has kids on different parts of the powwow trail. He has to go and just kidding. Hey, I think Courtney Cheever sent some stars. That's why those blank ones are there. If you did, thank you so much for sending those stars and being a supporter. We truly appreciate that. So we're just kind of wrapping these up over and over again. Guys on Instagram, Dance Troupe, we're just kind of wrapping these up over and over again. So I kind of like to hold the zip tie with one thumb, and then I go in with the other one and get it nice and tight, and make sure that it's aligned properly. That first one you can kind of adjust before you start wrapping it over and over again.
So everybody there in Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe, what he said was we are going to hold the zip tie like this onto the bottom of the wooden dowel, and we're going to wrap it tight at the bottom, but make sure it's lined up. So adding pressure, and wrapping it, going down, start going down.
So as you can see now, they're all starting to, if you guys could see that, they're all starting to we're making progress here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Down here, we're making progress. You can see, because now what we can do when we have the zip ties all tied up at the bottom, see, now we can put a string through. Now we can put a string through here, and that connects all the feathers together. And there's going to be two ways of connection. There's going to be through the bottom and also through the middle here. So we're going to make holes right here later, and they'll be connected at the bottom and at the top. So someone says, how much will you charge for your master class? Actually, it's free. You know, you could go to powowtimes.ca and we walk through this whole process with you from beginning to the end. And you could basically you sign up with your name and your email, I believe, or maybe it's just your email. I forgot how we set it up. And then you'll get access to it, and we'll email you kind of the process as well. So you guys could go and check out the master class actually for this whole thing. So great question. Thank you. Jamie Lynn says I need to go. Until we watch it again, my groups will love it. That I know. Right on. I think Colleen Crow sent some stars already too.
Ooh.
And she's a first time. Wow.
Thank you so much for those stars, Colleen.
That's so awesome. So awesome.
So awesome.
We need more things like this because a lot of us got too old and forgot how to do it.
Oh, hi, Crystal.
Jeff, right on.
I see you.
Hey, Crystal, good to see you guys. All you guys on Instagram, what's up to Landy, Billy, Join, Alex Campbell, 5905. Big fan of Powwow. What's up, Lady Luck? What's up, Elizabeth Blue Wings? Zapatech Star, what's up? Good to see you on our live stream. So we're making bustles here, you guys. We got people live from all different platforms.
So all of those just tuning in, we're just making some bustles right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of teaching you the ropes.
So when you put the dowel in, oh, this one's already squeezed. What we like to do is kind of squeeze kind of the sides like that. So kind of in line with the feather. You guys can see that. Kind of in line with that feather to squeeze it. Because when we put the zip tie on, it's kind of easier to line it up better. So now that I got the zip tie, I'm just going to put it on. And it's so much easier to line up when we squeeze that dowel, if that makes any sense. So here we are.
So all those people at Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe page, this is what we're talking about. So we're squeezing the end of the wooden dowel. So we're kind of lining it up with the feathers so it's nice and straight. You can kind of see what we mean. I'm gonna go like this.
Had some people say that they've been missing powwows and things like that on here. Benjamin says, awesome, I'm sharing. Peace and blessings. Always love. I've been a big fan of Powwow Times. Zachary Kernak. Hey, thank you so much for always tuning in and being a fan. That's so awesome. Our first video had a lot of good views. We had about 7,500 views on our last one. So, you know, it's so awesome. People are interested in this art of bustle making. It's something that we really love doing here at our Powwow Times office, is making bustles and getting other fancy dancers out on the dance floor. So again, we're just keep working on this. I'm gonna put it down a little bit, Joe, so people could see kind of the process.
Yeah, me as well. So if you can get it down a little bit.
So just don't like that. I get to see my big belly, the counselor belly. There we go. So now we're still working and taping. And we're doing this over and over and over and over again. Elders unite and prayers up for your show, gentlemen. Hey, right on. Nebraska men.
Also, prayers to the people that are affected by the fire in the States and also in Canada. I've seen a couple of wildfires going.
Is there wildfires going on?
Yeah, there's one in Canmore, Oregon, California. Yeah, Canmore, Alberta.
Jeez. I actually have a friend that's living up in Canmore. She just bought a house. Hopefully she's okay. So yeah, we're just squeezing these and wrapping the zip ties on over and over and over again. Good evening from Kingman, Arizona. Right on, Dwayne. Thanks for tuning in. Hello from Aberdeen, Saskatchewan. Tracy, what's up? Guys, if you want to just keep posting where you're watching in from, well, I'll do my best to shout you out, shout out your tribe, things like that. What's up, Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe? Good to have you guys in the house. So we're just kind of wrapping these over and over again. And, bustle making, it's a lot of what Jao kind of alluded to, kind of all that repetition, but got to make sure that those measurements are, and everything's aligning up really good. So there's not really any shortcuts to this as well. It's just repetitive work. And what we like to do and what we don't have right now is we like to put on some power music in the background or some audios, our audio book, or a podcast. If you guys like Joe Rogan's podcast or, things like that. You want to say something, John? It looks like you were ready to.
Oh no, I was just trying to look for a device to play music.
Oh yeah. I think we're using three devices. Oh yeah, it's not set up yet.
we have a Google Home here, but it's not set up yet. It's brand new, fresh out of the box. So I have to do some stuff on it. And yeah.
Redbird Romanos, what's up from Milwaukee? Man, I've been wanting to go to Milwaukee. That I never went to Hunting Moon yet, Hunting Moon Powwow, and that's one powwow it's been on my bucket list, and I've been wanting to go, and I just didn't have that chance to. And I was like, this is the year I'm gonna go, and then COVID happened, and I still don't know what the future agenda looks like, but I want to make it out to Milwaukee. Kind of been all over different areas for powwows, but not Milwaukee yet. Bill Miller from Pyramid Lake, Paiute, all the Paiutes. Is that by Vegas? Just let me know that. Also, if anyone's watching the basketball game and you happen to know the score for the Raptors and the Celtics game, let me know. Let me know how that finished off. Just put it in the comments here so I could kind of get an update. It was a pretty close game when I was watching, and then I had this scheduled, so I had to come and do this. I messaged your page about sending feathers and crafting materials to the kids of foster care you mentioned. Thanks for the mentions. Are there any other ways that us viewers can really help your page flourish? How can COVID affect powwows? Hey, Courtney, awesome. You know what? Powwow times, you can be a fans subscriber, a subscription fan-based subscriber. I think it's like $4 a month. And what happens is that goes into us helping to deliver programming to the youth and to bring powwow singers, powwow dancers for the dance troupe that we have. We also have, you could send stars through this channel. So when you're watching on Facebook, right on the comment section, it has a little section that says, support this creator by sending stars. So you could send stars whenever we go live or at any of our content or any of our videos. And the amount that you send, and it's totally up to you. Another way is you can buy our merchandise. So we have our merchandise at, you can see it on our website, powwowtimes.ca. And then she had a second question that says, how can COVID affect powwows? Well, it's just because powwows are a huge social gathering. So there's a lot of restrictions for different places that have large gatherings. And so it's kind of hard to have a powwow, especially like people travel across the borders as well. People travel from America to Canada or Canada to America. And you have to, when you cross borders, you have to quarantine for 14 days. So it's kind of hard to go to a powwow when you immediately get here, you have to quarantine and stuff. So yeah, just the restrictions on gatherings and things like that. So that's kind of, hopefully that answered that question. Mario Flores says, "What's up from Houston?" So we're just hopefully I'm not like taking away from the content is actually like making the bustles. So we're making the bustles, but we also have a lot of people tuning in and we're saying hello to everybody. So hopefully everyone's doing good. So yeah, it's just kind of repetitive process over and over and over again, doing these zip ties. Do you guys have any questions about kind of putting these zip ties at the bottom, right? So you put the dowel inside the feather first, and then you kind of, you guys missed video number 1. It's a small little recap. You put the dowel in the feather and you just kind of tape it up with the masking tape. So hopefully you guys can see that. And then now we're on the second part where, oh, Raptors won. I don't know what the score. Right on. Sorry if you're a Celtics fan. I'm sorry about that. You know that we're going to Game 7 now. So right on. That's so cool. Fighters. What's up over there? What's up, Instagram? Shout out to BB Joe 123 Lifestyle with Harley. What is up? Manuel Mongua. Hello. Eastern Texas on Instagram. South Dakota, Chile, Arizona, Chicago. Got a lot of people from the Instagram showing up, saying hello. So also, here's a free way to help out our channel. Like, share, and comment on this video, and that really helps us out. So just to help us reach new people and for us to help share this awesome culture with everybody. So I'm just gonna try to show you guys kind of, that's how all the bottoms now are looking. So they all have the zip ties, if you guys could see on Instagram. So they have all the zip ties kind of all at the bottom. Now we can connect this all with feathers, and these bustles will be ready, pretty much ready to connect through the bottom. So we got all these feathers left here to do, and this is from video number 1, and so now we're just connecting them over and over and over again here.
And as we're doing this as well, we're kind of like, we're adjusting the zip ties at the bottom in order for them to be straight. Because sometimes when you tape them, they like to go like to one side more than, so you can just kind of like twist it to the center.
Yeah.
Or another trick you could do, if it's too tight, just get pliers and kind of twist it to the desired straightness. There we go.
So one step we didn't show everybody out there on the YouTubes and the Facebooks is when you get the dowel, you'll get this little headpiece on there. And all you have to do is just cut that sucker off, right? Just cut that off. So you guys didn't see that. So at the bottom there, you get this little dowel. It has the little head on it. All you gotta do is cut that off. And then you just fold it down the middle. And I kind of don't like this little extra flap as well that it has on here. And I'll just cut that part off here as well. So then they're just even. You just fold it. And that could go on your dowel as well. So.
And for all those watching at the regular Aboriginal Dance Troupe, what he said was there's a little head at the top of our zip tie here, and what that is used for is to kind of hold it one end and kind of zip it up. So it's like that.
So we have a couple questions coming in.
What we do is we just cut it off. Ta-da.
So hello from Colorado, Potawatomi grandmother here. How can we modify for a small child? Well, the way you modify for a kid is the dowel part right here is going to be shorter. So right now this is actually for a 5-year-old kid. So this is shorter right here. And then also on next Wednesday, we're going to do the top part and we'll show you how we kind of cut this and make it set for a 5-year-old kid. And also if you're doing an adult set, this part would be longer. So it'll go a lot longer at the bottom and it'll go a lot longer at the top. So, if you check out our master class at powatimes.ca, we kind of go over measurements and things like that will really help you out with kind of the sizes and all that. So how many do you got to do? Well, I think we're doing 17 per side or something like that, right? So on one, we have 2 bustles, 17 per side plus the center. Usually like an adult set will go about 20 to 22 per side. What else it says here? Love the shirt, my show back in the day. Oh yeah, Saved by the Bell, right on. How much does a bustle weigh? It really depends on the size of the bustle. So these bustles, we'll actually get a good number for you. We'll weigh these out so you guys can kind of see. This is for a little kid. I'm guessing it'll be about 8 pounds maybe.
I'm not sure.
Well,
That's a good question.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Someone said, could I make the dowels from forsythia branches, or would that be too frail? They are naturally hollow, so it wouldn't need hollowing out. What kind of wood dowels are yours? So we just use the dowels. We just use the dowels from like the dollar store or Dollarama. It's not too crazy, but the best thing to do is just test it out, see if it works, and if you can make a few of them to see if it's actually pretty strong for yourself. But what really matters is using a strong feather, and then the dowel part usually doesn't get too much of force on it other than the feathers, right? So it says, how are you doing this? They provide for the orphans and lost children of all tribes so they can get their regalia put together. How are you doing? So we work with Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe, and they have a lot of the kids that come into care, and they come to the dance program, and they learn powwow, and they learn dancing, and they learn dance steps and how to create regalia and things like that, right? And so we'll help provide them with dance instruction and bring out dancers and powwow groups, singers, and I think there's about 150 youth that show up. Right now, we've been having to do it virtually, but we'll have workshops as well. And what we do is we connect with their parents, and their parents, we help them get the regalia and things like that they need to start dancing on the powwow trail. So hopefully that answers that question. Wonderful, which, hey guys, I'm from Pine Ridge, South Dakota, active duty Marine. I orders for overseas, Japan, dance and traditional and jingle. Just gonna be hard over there, no powwows at all. Oh. Right on, Miss Micro Slow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to shout you out there. And
Thank you for your service.
thanks for your service. Yeah. Hookah. Very focused work. Fascinating to see. Thank you for sharing. Thank you guys on the Instagrams. We got about...
Hello, Dean Johnson.
We got about 10 feathers left. So we're walking through. We got about 10 feathers left. Those of you guys on the Facebooks, hit the like button, share button. We'd like to get over at least 100 likes, just to see if the support from our community here on Power Times, and we really, really appreciate it. Someone said, have you ever tried Eskimo ice cream?
Eskimo ice cream? No.
I'm gonna have to Google that and see what that is.
Well, hopefully that's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say no. I haven't tried Eskimo ice cream. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to find it. So, all right. So keep going, zipping the zip tie, taping the tape.
So if there's any confusion out there, any questions that you have, put them in the comments. Everyone watching on Instagram, Facebook, Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe. If you have any questions, we're making bustles right now.
Making them bustles.
We're putting on the zip ties at the bottom for the shoelace.
So yeah, it's kind of a step-by-step, kind of just repetitive over and over again. And basically when you're doing this at home, you want to things that will help you pass the time is throwing on your favorite music, or listening to a podcast, your favorite podcast, or listening to an audiobook or powwow music, you know what you could do? Actually, some really good. Here's what you should do: is go to Powwow Times on YouTube and look up Powwow Times Power Hour, and you'll get a full hour of really good powwow music that you can listen to for a whole hour of great music. And
You can just have it kind of playing in the background while you do your thing.
yeah, that's what you should do. Actually, go on our website, our Powwow Times YouTube account, and search Power Hour, and it'll give you some awesome powwow music that you guys can vibe to, and the time will go by so fast, and you'll have your bustles done in no time, which is really cool. So I can't find the like button, but I give you 100 likes. Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Virtual love, virtual likes. I like that.
Just a charger.
Is it there somewhere? Okay. But the only thing is
Wait a second.
that so. I have an idea.
There we go.
Think that work?
Hi everybody, Edward here at Virtual Dance Troupe. All three of our viewers, thank you so much for watching. We're doing bustles today.
Bro Smithswing says, "What's up? How's it going?" Very focused work. Joner Boner 33 with the laughing faces. It's a crazy name. Anyway, so let's keep going. Let's keep working.
So for all those sending stars, I thank you so much. We're gonna be using that for good things.
And I think Jao that renders maybe one good verse of a
About R&B hip hop.
R&B hip hop song of a nice round dance. So you can do the one. Oh, Betty Rios just sent some stars. Betty, thank you so much.
I think that's stars. I'm not sure.
It has to be. That's what it is. So thank you so much for doing that. Jao's gonna be singing now because all you guys keep supporting on this channel. So here I am, just wrapping this up with the black tape. There's another one all finished, ready to go for the bottom parts. If you guys could see that, that one's ready to go. And we just kind of keep going over and over and over again. Next week, put it in your calendar, 7 o'clock Wednesday. We are going to do the next part of these feathers. So we got to talk it over. We're either gonna design the bottom with tape work, or else maybe we'll do the top part and get them ready for hackle wrapping. So hackle basically is the feathers that will go on these feathers. So rooster feathers, that comes from the neck, the hackle. So also, thanks Betty for sending those stars. I don't know if we got to 5,000 stars for this thing, but that was the goal. So Jao could sing for you guys. Jao's gonna have a good round dance beat. Is anyone's birthday out there? Let me know if there's anyone's birthday. Jao will sing an awesome birthday round dance for you guys. So. Also want to give a shout out to my bro. We had him on Powwow Times podcast. James Jones. He's been a social media influencer. He just kind of jumped up to that next level, and million plus followers on TikTok, and now he's featured on like CBC, APTN, and Vogue. All these different places are shouting him out. How he's teaching indigenous kind of videos on those major platforms. So congratulations, James Jones, brother. We're always cheering you on. Also, check out Marmar Gaming on Facebook. I think he's on Twitch as well, and YouTube, I think. I don't know. Check out Marmar Gaming. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a grass dancer from South Texas Indian Dancers with Robert Soto, Lipa and Apache Tribe of Texas. Right on, Alex. Thanks for tuning in. Keep it up. Keep dancing. Keep sharing your culture. Be proud of who you are. That's so awesome. I feel like someone blasted the heat in this house. I don't know. I don't know.
It is a pretty hot day today.
Yeah, so it's so super hot in here right now.
It's like you need two more sweat rocks,
Also,
a couple more splashes. 1,000 likes to keep sharing. Oh, thank you so much. I hope we get 1,000 likes. I hope we get that 1,000,000 likes.
so we got just a few. Oh, are we done?
I think we're done, Steve, with the magic of TV.
I think we're done. Anyway, so John, I'll grab all the black here. Or let's do one side just so we can show everybody kind of what this looks like. So guys, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Dance Troop, so you get all your feathers, and basically, so these are the black ones. You guys could see the black feathers, and these are the turkey feathers. And what we did in the beginning is we put dowels in here. We stuck dowels into the feathers and we taped them up. That's all we did for day number 1, and it took kind of 2 hours to do.
Yeah, stuck them in, taped them up, measured them 4.5 from a certain point all the way down, cut them. That's it.
And then we put the bottoms on today. So that's these little loops here. If you guys can see those little loops that we put on.
So
that's all we did for today.
these little loops are made out of these little zip ties here that we purchased from like Walmart or dollar store. And they're just tiny little zip ties.
And some people they use the leather, like leather hide or something like that, to do the loops at the bottom. But we're gonna use the harder zip ties, kind of get that support in there. So if you guys could see that. And
Before we put on the zip ties, though, we squeeze the bottom of the dowel with pliers to cut out. When you're squeezing it, you kind of have to go slow and go straight. And what this does is it creates a kind of like a close, very close connection with when the shoelace goes through. So it'll look really nice and it'll stay sturdy. Yeah. So Pat's gonna show how it looks right away here.
I'm just gonna
do the last one here.
So there's a bunch of them. You can see that they're all finished now. They all have the loops kind of at the bottom. So now they're almost ready. So we're really chopping at the bit here. We're getting a lot of progress done. So there you go. You can kind of see that. So next week on Wednesday, you guys want to mark your calendars at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to continue on with these feathers. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this every Wednesday until these are finished. And basically, if you follow along with us, you should have a great idea on how to make bustles and how to create beautiful art like this. And I really, one of the reasons why we're doing this is because there's some people out there that want their kids to dance, right? And they just don't know how to acquire bustles, or they don't know how to make them. So now we're gonna help you guys out, so you can get your little kids dancing, or you can get your brother dancing, or whoever, or even yourself. Maybe this is for yourself. You could get a bustle made for yourself, and you just follow the steps. We have video number 1 already done. This is video number 2. We're coming in on an hour, Jao, which is pretty cool. And Red Deer Dance Troop, just want to thank Marissa for setting this up for us to come out and teach this. And Instagram, thank you guys for tuning in. We got Northern. Let me just shout out some of the Instagram people. If you on Facebook, you haven't followed us on Instagram, go on over, open up the app and give us a like. But I know a lot of people were tuning in here on Instagram. Just want to say hello to Story Girl, TylerDelairemail.com, Northern Edge Bullies, Gina V1125. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Had a lot of people come in from all over the world. There's Jao. Go ahead and Jao, read this for everybody here. Maybe we're gonna stay on for about 5 minutes to do some Q&A. So if you have any questions, now's the time and we'll answer everything that you guys have for day number 2.
So Deltine Morin, so glad to see this. My son danced grass when he was little, but now wants to dance fancy. I told him I didn't know how to make the bustles for him, and I didn't have anybody to ask. And so glad you guys are sharing your skills and knowledge so we can learn from you, and hopefully one day I can give it a try to make my own. Thanks for teaching us all. Thank you for watching. And also, if you're out there, give Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe a follow on Facebook. Hello, everybody. I'm Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe. Go give them a follow. Get our numbers up, and we'll get some more culture up to you guys. Thank you so much. And Pat is doing some wizardry on the computer here.
Oh, so that went to just the
YouTube.
The YouTubes. Oh, there you go. There was an error. Let me know if you guys seen that in the comments. I just commented a post, a link where you guys could get the full training on bustle making, our master class that we have. It's at powwow.ca/funnel/bustles. That's gonna be too hard to actually. Let me see if I can write it in the banner here, and you guys could. So if you guys went to that, if you wrote it all down, I'm gonna leave it on here for a little bit, and that will actually take you to our free masterclass where we kind of show you step by step. We go more into detail about this process that we're doing here, and also there's better camera angles and there's better
Editing and
better video editing, things like that. So got the link, but it's hard to copy on a mobile. So that's why maybe you want to grab a pen and a paper, write this down right here.
screenshot or something.
Boom, 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 write that, or screenshot or whatever. Or you can go to our website, powwow.ca, and it will take you. You can look for training. Just look for training on there, and you'll get access to this free training. So.
Also, to the Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe in Instagram, we'll put the link in Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe.
Yeah.
And the link is in the bio for Instagram. So we'll probably slap that in the bio later.
So you guys can share this link right here with anybody you want. We want to share the gift. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we go kind of step by step into it. So yeah, we'll open it up for another few minutes here for Q&A. If anyone has questions, just let us know. See if anyone's questioning on the Instagram. It says, how much for a set of junior boys bustles? Can you do a tutorial on chicken and tradish bustles? I think the going rate for a junior boys bustle is like $700. I don't know. That's usually what I've seen, about $700-800. Sometimes $1,000 depending on who you buy it from.
Yeah.
That's why we created a bustle course, because it could get up there in cost. So if you're, instead of spending $800-900 on a junior boys bustle, you could buy a bustle kit, for like $500 and make the bustles yourself and save a lot of money. Just follow the steps. A lot of that information is right here on this link, and you can kind of get all that information that you want.
And a lot of that, what they're asking for is a lot of that is labor cost. So it takes a long time to do these bustles, and like maybe 3/4 of it is the labor cost. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because if you kind of think about like $800 for a bustle, if I was to take an order, 300 of that would already go to like materials. $300-400 would go to materials, and then you're spending hours of time making the bustles. So literally, like, you're working for like $5 an hour. So yeah. So Emery Bedoni says, hey, I'm a big fan of you guys. Right on. Thank you, Emery. All right, guys, about 2 more minutes of questioning, Q&A. If anyone has any questions, just let us know. Next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m., mark that in your calendar. We're going to carry on the process of this bustle, and we're not going to stop. until it's finished. Basically, we're gonna go as far as we could next Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that, go as far as we could, and the next Wednesday again until the bustles are complete. So mark that in your calendar. We'll go live again on Wednesday. I don't know the date because
We're on our phones.
I think it'd be like the 16th of September. I'm guessing, but don't quote me on that. If that's Wednesday next week, someone let us know in the comments if Wednesday next week is the 16th. We'll be going live at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time again. So, all right, I think that's it. No more questions coming in. We must have did a good job if there's no questions coming in. So, thank you guys on Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe. Thank you guys on Instagram. Thank you guys on Powhatan's Facebook
And YouTube.
and YouTube. Yeah. We appreciate you guys all, and thank you guys for the. Oh no! Wait! Jiao has to sing a song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jiao has to sing a song for you guys because you guys sent a bunch of stars in support. So one star because I don't think we got to the 5,000. All right, go ahead, Jiao. Take it away.
I don't know what song to sing. Am I singing a birthday song or?
Let's go with a birthday song. So anyone who's having a birthday this month, this one is for you.
Let me step back and don't blow out your ears. Right? Yeah. It's your birthday, lucky you. Today is your special day. May all your wishes come true. Happy birthday to you. Hey yo, hey yo, hi yo, hey hey, hey yo, hey yo, hey. Hacha!
Hey guys, if you like that, give them a like or a share for that, and thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys so much on Instagram.
Hello everybody. See you later. We're just ending our show.
Look, he said no song. Yes, we got that song in there. And thank you guys for the hearts and the thumbs up. Thank you guys. Hey Teresa, right on. Good to see you guys for tuning in. We just finished making day 2 of these bustles, so we'll continue on Wednesday next week. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good night, and we'll see ya.